Hello Gemini, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of September 2017. Now we will be covering your home and your family, your career goals and aspirations. We'll be looking at your finance, health and well-being, and of course your relationship areas. So the first thing that you do have around you in connection with the home and the family, look, you've got the Three of Cups in reverse here. So just be expecting the first 3 weeks, because cups, represents our weeks in timing, but the first 3 weeks are going to be a little bit turbulent. You're going to be a little bit all over the place. Your energy and your patience is going to be stretched. But you know what? At the end of the day, I feel you're going to accomplish a lot more than what you really realize. And this is where you're being told, hey, don't give in to the dramas. Everything will settle. Your time is being, utilized elsewhere. You may be finding that you're trying to deal with this one and this situation and that situation. And Spirit's just saying, hey, hang on. Okay, it's okay. Don't get into a fluff here. Don't get into a little bit of a, like a flurry here. Everything will sort itself out. But you could just be very much focusing on the fact that there's one thing after another, and you're being told here, just relax, it'll sort itself out. Okay, in connection with your career goals and your aspirations, you've got the Four of Cups sitting here. This talks about that you're happy, but you're not completely satisfied. Now, there are changes that are coming in. You may be finding that there is a lot of talk or undercurrents going on, and this is a chance for you to not get caught up in the workplace gossip, okay, or not get to a point where you go, I need to do this and I need to do that, and if I don't do this, because you don't know. Okay, this month is a very deceptive month. 1 minute everything's okay, and the next minute it's not. 1 minute you like this person, next minute you don't. And 1 minute you're liking your job, next minute you don't. And this is what they're saying. Don't make a knee-jerk reaction, okay? Wait for things to settle. This month may not give you a lot of clarity, but it may be a lot easier the following months on. So this is about just kind of working out, what can I do right now just to get through right now? And if you can do that, I believe your patience and perseverance will really be worth it, and I feel that you won't jump into making the wrong decisions or making impulsive decisions. We could kind of put you into a little bit of hot water down the line. Now, for those that are looking for work, well, I guess the opportune word sitting here, okay, is all about not making rushed or feeling impulsive choices. Now, you may not be very happy and satisfied with what's on offer. You may have to take something that's temporary or casual. Maybe you have to go under contract. Maybe there isn't what you're really looking for sitting there, but it is a means to an end at the moment. And I guess this is where Spirit's saying, listen, take your time. You don't need to be in a rush. What is on offer may be very beneficial to you as a stepping stone and could be a lot better than what you perceive. However, right now you're looking for facts and figures and outcomes and everything to be settled and solved. And maybe this is Spirit's way of saying, just slow down, okay? Let things unfold and let's see how you feel in a couple of more months' time, even if you have to take something that you're not completely happy with right up now. In connection with your financial areas, look, you've got the Five of Swords. Jeepers, Gemini, you're going through quite a bit this month. And this month with the Five of Swords sitting here, it's don't argue over money. Don't argue for the arguing of arguing's sake, okay? You may be finding there's a lot of discussions going on to do with wills, to do with dividends, benefits, outcomes, contracts, agreements, trust funds, all of these things. And maybe this, or superannuation if you're here in Australia, there may be a lot to do with insurances and so forth. Now, sometimes we can say, look, I really should be doing this. I should up my premiums. Maybe I should be adding a little bit more. Maybe you owe money and you didn't realize it. It's just like as if you feel frustrated. But look, it's not as if you're being deceived. It's like everything's sitting in front of you. Maybe this is just a month just to kind of hash it out with yourself and say, look, am I in that position to make this decision right now, or do I need to wait a little bit longer? Should I be really rushing into this right now, or should I be taking the time to contemplate, are there other opportunities around me? So Spirit's kind of telling you that money's going to come in fast and furious, or financial obligation may, but also that money or that financial obligation could kind of continually keep a little bit of turbulence going around here. But you're not talking about, or you're not being shown to kind of make decisions straight away, just to kind of not get caught up in the frustrations of it. Because 1 minute it's feeling okay, next minute it's not. Okay, in connection with your health and your well-being, here we go. So we've got here the Ten of Cups in reverse. As you know, guys, I'm not a doctor, so this does come down to you being able to seek the right advice on medical areas. The first thing that I do see around this with the Ten of Cups in reverse is this is a time of you really separating the wheat from the chaff, looking at what you need to be doing and where you need to be doing it. Okay, where have you been constantly saying, I need to change this habit, I need to make a transformation here, I need to look at my diet, maybe I need to lose a little bit of weight, maybe I need to lose the attitude, and I mean that in a beautiful way, guys. But I just feel like as if you've been going through that period of time and saying, look, I want change, but I don't know how to go about this. So you're going to be finding over the very first 10 days, even though the 10 of Cups will represent 10 weeks, but over the very first 10 days, the decisions or choices that you make are going to be quite significant. Now, for some, this could be surgeries. For others, it may be just taking on the advice and seeing some fantastic results come about. But the discussions that are coming through here are helping you to separate facts and be able to see clearly what you need to be doing and that what changes you need to be incorporating into your daily well-being. Now, I'm going to go with the 10th house again because we've got the number 10 sitting here. Now, the 10th house is the house of Capricorn, okay? It rules the bones, the teeth, it rules the knees, it rules the immune and support systems, okay? So muscle supports and so forth. And this could be a really good time for you to really look at where do you need to get away from that tradition of everybody saying, oh, that runs in the family, just so be it. No, this is the time for you to make some positive changes, okay? And maybe get the right advice and get things moving for yourself real soon. In connection with your relationship areas, okay, look, you've got here the Hangman sitting, and when the Hangman comes up, this often tells you that you've been a little bit waiting on your partner to catch up, okay? You've been waiting on circumstances to be right so that you can go to the next step. You know, change needs to come in, but it's like, come on, I need somebody else also to be on the same page as me. So there's going to be a month of really kind of sitting there and going, okay, let's look at our options. What do we need to be doing next? Where do I need to be now? What do I need to do to achieve what I want and how to be happy? For some, this could mean wedding and engagement, planning of families, okay, change of moving in together. It could be looking at relocation. Maybe you're changing your lifestyle altogether. You know, for those that have been in long-term relationships and you've realized that it's come to an end, maybe this is time for going your own opposite ways. But this month is going to bring a settling in, knowing that these changes have been ready to happen, and now you're more open and accepting to it. Now, for those that are single and looking, this month really does bring in some fantastic opportunities for you to get outside your comfort zones. It's almost like, where have you been resisting moving forward? Have you been waiting for somebody from your past to come back? Maybe you've been waiting to rekindle a feeling or a sensation, or maybe your dreams and aspirations are held up in somebody in particular who you feel is going to be the ultimate love for you. Well, maybe this is a time for you to realize that if you've been waiting for so long, it's time to look at maybe different options. And maybe this is where Spirit's saying, hey, come on, time for a change, time to look at this. You're not going to miss out on if that person really is meant to be back, but this is time for you to get outside your comfort zones and to kind of be open to a new experience. Look, if you haven't tried salsaing or dancing or things like this, maybe that's what this is about. Maybe it's about you're just at that time to make the transformations because you're ready within yourself as well. Okay, thank you so much everybody for joining me for the September 2017 Tarotscopes. I've really enjoyed your company. I hope you've enjoyed mine. Do pop up and check out my websites on www.carolynclairvoyant.com. I'm also on Facebook under Carolyn Clairvoyant, and you know, my YouTube, because you're watching me right now. But I really love to know the feedback and find out how your month goes, so don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you everybody for your time and energy.